Hello, welcome to Sliding Doors. Firstly, let me congratulate you on making what can be quite a scary decision to find your ideal soul mate. We have over 1,000 successful soul connections so far, so I feel personally very confident that we will be able to find the ideal, most heavenly creature for you. Now, in order to find you the right person, obviously we need to collect a bit of information about you so that we can match you to your perfect creature. So it is quite a lengthy questionnaire that I will be running through with you today. So, with your comfort in mind, may I offer you some sort of refreshment? We have coffee, tea, concentrated dark matter, Coke, sarsaparilla. Certainly. Let me just buzz my assistant. Yes, we'll have a concentrated dark matter, please. Thank you, you're a treasure. Okay. She'll be here once she can get through the interdimensional fold, but I will just get my questionnaire set up while we wait for your refreshment, shall I? So, what I'm going to do is just type the answers as you give them to me. Now, don't worry about trying to pause for me. Just give me your natural answer. I'm sure that my typing fingers can keep up. Yes, here she comes. Thank you. Yes. Just here, thank you. Yeah. So, are you ready to reveal everything about your insides to me? That's what I like to hear. All right, let's start with some easy questions. Well, for some people they're easy, for some not quite so easy. Now, if you are going to need to communicate with me in a language other than English, I do have a set of interdimensional characters that I can use, but I just need to turn them on. So if I need that one for your name or anything about your family's names, if the English alphabet won't cover that, then just let me know so I can flip that on my machine here. No? Okay, so we'll just be dealing with the Roman alphabet today. Yes, those Romans, they did invent some interesting things, didn't they? Including some very interesting types of party. Do you enjoy the odd Saturnalia? Yes, I thought you might. Anyway, let's get to the questions. Firstly, obviously the easy one. What is your name? That's a lovely name. And your age, of course. Great. So, I've got here, depending on how you measure yourself, height, width, or plasma density. Okay. Beautiful. And your birth date and location of birth? Great. And what is your death date and location? The same place, okay. We really don't get that happen a lot. Was there some sort of special circumstances behind that, if I may ask? Birthday candles, they are so dangerous. Okay, and where were you raised throughout your life? Yes. Yes, I thought you were going to say that, since you were born and died in the same place. Now, we just like to get a little idea of your familial circumstances growing up. So, can you tell me about your family in terms of your siblings, your parents, who was around when you were growing up? Okay. Sisters, yes. Both parents, that's very lucky, yeah. Did you study anything? Okay. And there may be multiple answers to this question, but tell me about your work, your jobs, your main employment, or maybe just whichever job you spent the most time in, or if you don't like that answer, you could tell me which one was your favorite job. Okay. Great. And did or do you have any children? Great. Were you ever married? Multiple times, one time, men, women, anything else? And the second time? Yes, absolutely. Sometimes it really takes us a significant amount of life experience to understand what we really want, and we do make mistakes in the beginning, don't we? You know, they say that youth is wasted on the young. Yes, I certainly believe that. It's absolutely true. Oh, the things I would do if I was just 100 years old again. Now, tell me about any harmful habits you might have or have had. Okay, and I take it you can't do that now that you don't have lungs. Anything else since you died? Yes. I think we all are a little bit self-destructive in many different ways, that's true. Now, a lighter question. Would you call yourself frugal, or a spendthrift, or somewhere in between? I'm trying to get an idea for your propensity towards budgeting and your attitudes towards being spontaneous. and carefree, quite frugal, but sometimes spendthrifty. Okay. Now, do you have any sort of pet or spirit animal or demon or familiar? Yes, it's very, very hard to find the right one, that's true. Now, this could be a long or a short answer, but I just want to know about some of your favorite arts. So that's your favorite films, favorite TV shows, music, books and stories, or magazines, podcasts, performing artists, visual artists, anything at all from that category. What I want is, I guess, maybe half a dozen that just come to the top of your mind. Yes, yes, take your time. Okay. Yes, that was a very, very popular song. How about books and stories? Okay. Now, here is a slightly more complicated one. Basically, I would like you to describe your nature for me. So that can be if you are chilled out or high strung, if you are analytical or tend to be quite go with the flow. Maybe you are prone to dwell on things and people's wrongs against you, and maybe you are prone to take the blame yourself for things. Maybe you enjoy spending a lot of time with people, maybe you do not. Think about what is your most natural, neutral state. Great. That was great. Okay, maybe you have somewhat already answered this one in the previous question, but tell me a little bit about your faults. I know this is not a very comfortable one to have to answer, but it is quite important. Oh no. We definitely don't tell any romantic matches about your faults. We actually do not tell them very much of this information at all. We simply use it ourselves in the agency to find you the right person, but then it's up to you to talk to each other once we have made the introductions. We of course hope that you communicate openly and honestly, but no, anything that you tell me about your faults now is strictly confidential. Okay. Okay, good. Do you have a favorite adage or saying that you like? let's go to the domestic sphere for a second. Could you describe to me your perfect home? That can be location, style, decor, anything like that. Now, what personal values and principles would you say are the most important to you? Yes, yeah. Okay. Some of the next questions are a little maybe weird, but I assure you we do have our reasons for asking them. So here's my favorite one. Before making a telephone call, do you ever rehearse what you are going to say? And if yes, can you tell me why? Yes, that's quite common. So, here's another strange one. If you could wake up tomorrow having gained one quality or ability, what would it be? Yes, yes, that makes perfect sense to me, and indeed it is an answer that we get a lot. So I don't think that we will have a lot of trouble finding someone who shares that in common with you. What is your most treasured memory? Yes, that one's quite common too. Now this one is a little more difficult, but can you tell me what is your least enjoyed memory? Of course. Now, what is your greatest achievement? That's very sweet. And what is your greatest disappointment? Mm-hmm. Yes, I understand that. I mean, that sounds perfectly reasonable to me. Now, what is your longest standing unfulfilled longing? And is it something that you think that another person could help you to achieve? Yes, yes, you can think about it. Mm-hmm. Okay. No, you can tell me anything, I assure you. And do you think You could do that with a partner, or they could support you. Great. Here's a nice, pleasant one. Tell me about your favorite places for feeling love and romance. So this could just be in the home, but it could be a particular place, such as a specific beach or park or somewhere in the wilderness or a restaurant, nightclub, something like that. Or it could be a general idea of a type of place that you like to go to. Yes? Okay. Great. Okay. The final question is an easy one, and that is, do you have any questions that you would like to ask me? Yes, yes, as I said, totally confidential. For some people it can take, 1 week. For some it might be 1,000,000,000 light years. For someone in your position, it really can depend on the right person crossing their way over to the other side. So you may have to wait, or we may find someone perfect for you tomorrow. Either way, we do like to stress, please don't put all of your expectations in the first person that you meet. There are a lot of people and a lot of beings in our database, and we like to think of it as making friends. So go into your introductions with the intention of making a pleasant acquaintance. But if you happen to feel something more significant for them, then you just let us know at the end of the date or after the date. And if the other person has also indicated to us that they would like to see you again, then we can set you up on a further date. Yes, yes, this is to protect all parties, yes. We had a little bit of trouble some years back with some psychic vampires, so we like to protect all of our clients as best as we can. That's all. Okay, well, I think I have everything I need to find you a suitable match. In the meantime, please just go about your business, enjoy your life, and we look forward to finding the perfect soulmate for you.